I can come back to Roger, something that Jacob said just triggered this reminder in my head. The very heart of Roger's conservatism was the belief that many, if not most, of the important things in life, the most important things of life, are things that we didn't create by thinking it through and deciding we're going to build the structure. Rather, many of the most important things, probably most of the most important things of life, are things that grew up organically over time by a process of trial and error. And for the most important things, that works much better than trying to create an architectural plan or a set of designs in your mind and impose it. This is where the great revolutionary ideologies have all gone wrong. Marxism, fascism, you name it. They've all gone wrong imagining we can create the utopia, we'll get the design in our heads, and then we'll impose it. And of course, if we have to break a few heads, well, you can't break an egg. You can't make an omelet without breaking eggs. That's their story. Roger says no. The most important things are things we can't design and build. We have to let them grow up organically. We have to play our role in the organic development of them. We're not passive, we play a role, but it's the organic development over time by trial and error that builds the truly good things, the things that are worth having, the things that are most humane, that is, correspond to the human. Now, the other point Roger makes, so critical, and it was this insight that made him realize he himself was a conservative in 1968 when he looked out the window of his flat in Paris and saw the revolutionaries in the street. And that was the insight that important, valuable things take a long time and a great deal of effort, the work of many hands to build, that they can be torn down in virtually an instant. It's easy to tear them down. It's quick. These things that it takes time and effort and trial and error to build. So we've got to be very cautious. And the spirit of cancel culture, the spirit of woke ideology, just another one of these ideologies. It is actually pulling from past ideologies, but it's just another one of these ideologies that imagines we can start the world anew today and do a much better job. We can get rid of the institutions and understandings and principles that have grown up over time organically by trial and error that we've come to embrace, that we've shaped, that we've reformed. We can get rid of all that because it's tainted. And we can replace it with a world made new today, right? This is what causes the French revolutionaries to reject the entire past and remake Notre Dame Cathedral as a temple of reason. Well, that quickly leads to what? The terror and the guillotine every single time. And if we human beings have not learned our lesson by now, I don't know when we're going to learn it. But we've got to stop this nonsense. We have to stop this cancel culture. And we have to oppose with the full force of our hearts and minds the ideology that generates and drives it.